I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm just getting on here real quick to kind of wrap everything up, simply because I know there's like, we've got like everybody in the other room.
Just give it a minute.
I felt so bad. I was like, no, but I'm sorry, y'all. I can't control the internet. So yeah, just taking a minute. I'm just gonna see if anybody else catches us in here, and if somebody can go to the other room, because it's still live. Like, I don't know how it's doing that, because we're not on there. So if somebody could go to the other room and be like, hey, we are sorry. I don't know how the other room is still live.
Is it still live? Anybody that just came from there,
because
is it still going on, or did it stop?
Are we back to the same room, or are we in a new? I don't understand. I'm really confused, because like we got kicked off, and then I tried to and then the whole app just crashed. The whole app crashed, and then I go back onto my app, and then it says that we're live. Like, we're completely, I don't understand. Okay, so this is a new room. Okay, because I was like, I don't understand what in the world is happening.
Sorry.
So somebody went back to tell everybody at the other room. Thank you so much for doing that. Because we're gonna try and wrap this up, just because I don't want this to happen again and us get cut off. So I guess maybe road trip lives are probably not the best thing for us.
It just depends, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know why we got kicked off. I'm not sure. I mean, I want to say it's an internet issue, but it was a very bizarre internet issue, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on, because I do have plenty of signal, so I don't know. But yes. So those of you who asked questions, I know we don't have as many people here as we did before. I am so incredibly sorry about that. But if I did not get to your questions, please put those down in all caps so that we can address those. Yes. But yes, I don't even remember what we were talking about.
I mean, I guess I could talk about what I was saying. So what I'm learning about Amazon Liquidation, not the small box program, but it's what it used to be called, the medium box program, is that there are distribution centers with Amazon that they are selling truckloads of items to where they're not on pallets. Like, it's just full from floor to ceiling of returns, and liquidators are buying those, and then then they are the ones that are then sorting the items and putting it on pallets themselves. And that is the process that I am leery of, because that's when they can cherry pick a lot of the items, the good items, the really expensive items. Like, if you know what you're looking for, you can spot, oh, that's a sink, or that's a 3D printer, or like that's a refrigerator. Mm-hmm. And they are keeping those for themselves, and then they're palleting it up, shrink wrapping it, and then selling it to other liquidators, who then sell it to us. So my goal today is to find out what their process is. Mm-hmm. Because I want to know, is this, the items that I'm buying, have they been processed? Have they been organized? Is there a chance that the pallet I'm buying has been cherry picked, but not even by this liquidator, but by another one, by a broker, in essence?
Mark, the main way that you can stay away from that is to do what Joe and I are doing right now. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. We're trying to meet with these liquidators and find out what the process is, and then find a liquidator that maybe doesn't do that. Or
find out who they're buying from. Like, where are you buying directly from? Amazon Distribution Center? Do you have a contract with them, or are you buying loads from another middleman?
Yeah. Yep. And then there's oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get the live chat up here because it's not up here. Okay, here we go. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad some of you are finding this. I felt really bad. Somebody wants to know, let's see. Would you recommend starting out as a pallet purchaser or bite the bullet and start buying truckloads? I would personally recommend that you start off as a pallet purchaser, and even before then, start by buying lots. If you can go slow, figure out what your market is like in the area that you live. Because if you're buying pallets, unless you're being very, very, very specific, there is a chance, a very big chance that you're going to need to find a way to off these things locally. I always recommend, I'm like, before you start even buying pallets, have a way to move your items both locally and online, just because some things sell better online, some things sell better locally, and then, you know, it may, the cost efficiency of that.
Yep.
But if you buy a whole truckload of something and you don't even really know whether there's a market for it in your area, like, that will be a problem.
Yeah. And there's systems that you're going to have to put
Somebody wants me to turn off Wi-Fi. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that real quick. My Wi-Fi is off. Oops.
Yeah.
My Wi-Fi is off.
So, but there's systems that you're going to have to put in place for inventory, for listing. If you have a whole truckload, that it's the buying small that allows you to figure out what systems you're going to have so that you can be organized.
Josh Garcia says they call it restacking when they make their own pallets. Yeah. And then someone says they have 3 pallet places near me and you can clearly see they cherry pick.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's see. Thank you, Eric, for the congratulations. And I think I've got all those questions. Okay.
Sweet.
So, yeah. Okay. So yes. Let me see if there's anything else we want to talk about before we say our southern goodbyes. All right, here's one. It's we mentioned selling locally. Are we in a highly populated area with a dense population to sell to? Any tips or tricks you can advise for new people starting out? We actually don't have a dense population of people that we sell to. We're kind of in the middle ground.
Yeah.
The way that we are successful in it is that, for one, we do have a good population, especially, but we do know.
It's about 60,000 people.
Yeah, but we do know that we are a college town, so we know what college students need, and that's why, like, home decor and stuff like that, especially at discount prices, for them to decorate their dorm rooms and appliances and stuff like that. So we have those things that we sell locally.
We have a lot of young marrieds.
We have a lot of young married people, so we also have a lot of baby items. So this is what I'm talking about like when you're buying truckloads or you're deciding what kind of pallet to buy, you know, think about what's going on in your community. You know, do you have a majority of retirees? So you're not going to want to have baby items selling there. You might get some people who, you know, for grandkids, but for the most part, you know, maybe you want to look into, you know, more like leisure activities, hobbies, things like that, gardening, stuff like that, things that your community would like. So, you know, we're also very close to rural areas, so, you know, farming equipment, gardening equipment, agricultural stuff like that, all that sells well here. So when hunting stuff, camping stuff, so we always make sure that we think about what our community needs, and then we try to source pallets from places that have a lot of that stuff. So we don't have a dense population, but the population that we do have, we target our pallets for. And so, yeah, and so that's a good advice. And my advice for anyone starting out is just to start slow and do your research. Anything you want to add?
If you're interested about go on YouTube and search, you know, that type of thing, unboxing, kind of get an idea of items that you might expect, and as they're unboxing the items, you decide, okay, if I was to get this, how would I sell it? So you're kind of role playing, you're in essence watching the unboxing video. You're not even on me.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. Look at this wood grain.
That in essence, you're watching the unboxings as like a training video. That you're imagining walking through processes. All right, I could sell this at my flea market booth, or I can sell this online. I could put this on Facebook. So that way you are getting practice going through the process yourself.
Yeah, okay. We are going through this period again of, I'm gonna see if it'll load, but we may be done.
Yep.
Hi, Marianne Vargas. Good to see you. I can't even tell if you can see me thing. So I'm just gonna say, go ahead and start saying our goodbyes.
Yeah.
And I will post in the community page. And I really appreciate all of you. You can still see us. Yay. But we're gonna go. Okay. Well, if you continue to comment on here, I'll still be on here. But I'll go ahead and, yes. We're buffering. So there's a very good chance that we're gonna get cut off here any minute. So I'm gonna I'm gonna put a post on the community page of our YouTube channel, letting everybody know what happened. Just comment those down below, and we'll make sure that we schedule another time to talk about it. And we will, or I'll answer them if I can answer them really well through typing. I guess I'll do that. So I'm all distracted now because I'm like, I don't want to get cut off before I say bye. But we'll let you guys know how the pallet liquidator visit went. So be on the lookout for that vlog. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for your support. I